Welcome back, everyone. I'm Setharoth, and today we are going to be venturing further into the wildlands of Faerun. Oh, we are finally out of that very stressful hag's lair. I had actually never fought that battle to completion during early access. So, yeah, that was fun to go into, well, frankly, blind. But we got out alive, and we got some sweet loot, and we got some weaponry and some armor, and oh... Putrid bog, huh? I'm debating whether it is worth it to continue poking at this place or if we should just move on to the next area. Because I feel like everything in their mother here is going to try to, poison you while you're trying to gain sustenance.
Fetid smell assaults your nostrils. Dead flesh lies below. A great deal of it.
We're not drinking from the well. See what I mean? I mean, even the well is, not to be trusted. It's just not. It's just not. So there's a chance that we could find our way out of here safely. I hope. I mean, we just killed the main boss and all of her friends, so hopefully we'll be okay. Okay, that's the entrance. So this would be. I mean, it's towards most of our quests, all but the tea house. But it looks like everything else is in these directions. So. Let's see, we don't have any... I'm hitting Alt as I'm going to look for any interactable objects. Don't see any at the moment. I see a adult frog. Okay, well, let's see. Who's my guidance person? It's been a little while since I have played. Guidance me, my wizard. Before we emotionally engage with a frog.
The frog croaks a friendly eep.
Animal handling, why not? Hopefully this is not a poisonous frog. For handling the frog, we will get a success.
Curious, the frog leans in, ribbiting softly.
What a beautiful creature you are, I guess. We're a charisma-based person.
The frog croaks loudly, pleased.
Okay, frog likes us. Yay! My life's work is complete. You know what? I'm just a little freaked out about this place. I think we're just going to use the wonders of fast travel to get us out of that place. It just, I don't like it. I don't like it. But we are in luck because I know where the next area is, and there is much fun to be had. And actually, at least on my ears, it seemed a little soft for the audio. So let's see. Master volume's already good. Music. I guess we'll try bringing things up a little bit. Maybe the voice seemed a little low as well. Let's see if that helps. Alright, so this is where our final culmination of this entire area comes, because this is where all the goblins are camped that have been hunting and killing everyone. So we are going to save first, because that is what we do. Now, there are a couple of ways you can get through the front door. One is set aside all sense of human dignity and be willing to embarrass yourself in front of the goblins. The other is to use your little worm. And we haven't done a lot of worm shenanigans because I've been playing a neutral good character that doesn't trust the worm in his head. But we might use the worm just to get through this. Okay, I failed something. Failed some kind of a check. But, alright, whatever. Let's try it. Oh, wait. No. I forgot to guidance myself.
Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Fexite.
Let's try to be diplomatic, shall we? Goblins don't come by the handfuls, but by the dozens.
That is true.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
I think we will use our little tadpole just to get through the front door. Difficulty 2. And your wisdom makes it 3. Oh, geez. We technically suck, but the worm is doing all the work.
Down, Claw! Bad girl!
That thing could eat you so fast.
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back.
Easy, lads. We got a true soul coming through.
Let's see. I'm looking for a druid named Halzen. Where is he? I am trusted now, so why not?
I don't know any house in your excelness.
Tell me, what can I expect inside?
Lads are celebrating the raid on Joaquin's Rest. We captured a duke, we did, all the way from the city. I'm sure the higher-ups will make sure you get the best of the spoils, your excelness. The boss is in the temple inside. Midara, too. And Priestess Gut can show you how many new recruits we got.
Okay, so we've got 3 major players in their fortress. And then all of these unhappy lot. If you do tick them off, be aware there is this little nasty thing called a war drum. And if that gets poked, everything in the area is going to be on alert and come running. So just, that's an important thing to not provoke if you can help it. Meanwhile, everyone's volume is still seeming a little... Oh, no, I want to check audio. Let's bring up the voice volume a bit, because I have a feeling we're going to be doing a bit of introspection with our comrades. And you know what? Yeah.
So the tadpole gives us the ability to influence others.
Taking away the free will of others could be a gift or a curse in disguise.
Nonsense. Any power freely given is a power well received, and this is a valuable power indeed.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
That's kind of funny, because I didn't realize this entire playthrough, I hadn't actually used the worm. So technically this conversation probably was supposed to happen at like an hour into the game instead of, what are we at now? 10? I don't know. Let's see. If such powers of manipulation could be useful, if it makes their enemies more malleable, all the better. If this power comes from these parasites, it can't be trusted, however useful it might be. And these are strange times, even stranger powers. We should seek to understand them before we make any rash decisions. I mean, we got worms in our head and no idea what their agendas are, so we should probably not trust the worms.
There's sense in that. We're already more illithid than we should be. Best not to venture further in that direction.
Alright, so I think the limit with the worm is you can only use it once per long rest, so just keep that in mind. Now, this is where I gotta give Larian Studios props, because if you wanted to do an evil playthrough, you could totally do that and go on through and make friends with the goblins and team up with them and so on. And then a neutral good playthrough, you're kind of in a moral quandary because these people are slaughtering civilians, but they also like us. So what do? Well, what we do is, we've got an assassin right here. Why? It just makes sense to put him to use. Alright, this is where we go into turn-based mode and have a little fun. So, with these goblins, remember I was mentioning the war drum? As long as they can't hit the war drum, these other separate groups won't notice. So, for example, these ones, if you can dispatch them quickly before they can call out to their friends for help, you can start cleaning up
Let's go.
the town a little bit, removing some of the riffraff, if you get my drift. So let's go ahead and just make ourselves into a wild-shaped bear. Just, no need to worry. Just turning into a giant bear for no reason. Oh, she actually pushed this guy off the stool. That's kind of funny. He's just minding his own business. Like, whatever. I'm sure it's perfectly fine. No negative intentions here. We're just little true souls admiring the scenery, getting up high so that my ranged attacks have extra punch. Gale, I don't think we're going to need a whole lot of fancy schmancy spells from him.
Right away.
Because it's just the 3 of these guys. But if we can get him up high, his firebolt will do more damage as well. So who's going to land the first blow? Let's see. We want Karlach to be in nice and close so they can't run away. Actually, now's a good time to end everybody's turns. Let the environment do its thing. Maybe this goblin will go back to his drink, to his little seat over there. Okay. So Carlatch will be over here to prevent any easy kind of escape, which means Astarion can circle around and have a little fun. We're going to be going with into the darkness. We'll have him hide. No, we should be able to hide us up. We might have to wait a whole nother round to make this work out the way I want. But we'll see. Okay, yep, we are going to have to wait a whole nother round of end turns. Because I want Astarion to be able to get a sneak attack. Because we all know how beautiful his sneak attacks are. Okay, yeah, this is why booze and hanging out with people you don't know is a bad idea.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly
We
surprising.
picked a fight. Yes, that is the word for what we did. Okay, not sure what's happening there. Okay, one of us has been hexed. Did he miss? Astarion missed? He had a 94% hit chance. Are you kidding me? He missed? That is infuriating. Okay, can we kill this one? Almost. Okay, maybe we can finish off with a flourish. Yeah, that's something at least. Okay, so it's his turn. He shoots Astarion. What are we at here? Let's see. So we've got 75% chance, 85% chance because that one's off balance. So bon appetit. No extra health for you. Now. Oh, there we go. We've got our lovely little teddy bear. Ow. She says hi.
Come on. Can't stay.
And then we've got our Eldritch Blast. Let's see. Yeah, we finished this guy. Oh, jeez. Or we'll miss entirely. Really? Is this the group that took out the hag? Sometimes I can't tell. Oh, wow. Astarion's having a rough day. And he lost. Okay. So, can I safely shoot at that one? With my assassination? Because he's... So this one's in melee range with an ally. So I should be able to still use sneak attack. But he's only got 3 health left. So, is that really necessary? Probably best just to make sure this guy's as dead as we can make him dead. And he is very dead. Dead as dead as we can make him dead. Alright, that leaves this one, which has been surviving quite annoyingly.
Ready for another round?
And we'll see how long that... Oh, hello. Oh, Armor of Agathis. I forgot about that.
Nothing will stand
So when
in
you
my
do
way.
damage to it at melee range, the meleeer also does damage. But there we go. We got our crit hit in. Very nice. Astarion's been slightly hurt. I'm not too worried about our... Oh, we have someone who's unconscious. That's rather funny.
Darling.
I think we're just going to take care of that real quick. Thank you very much. Okay. So we've got lovely wizard. I'm just going to have him do the looting because he's the only one with room in his inventory left. 1 pound for 16 gold. That's a pretty good ratio. We've got, the spell's going to be worth it. Not so much the shield or the crude mace. Although 1.8 for 30. Nah, we're going to find stuff that's more worthwhile than 1 pound for 15. 1 for 16. That's pretty close. Okay. Meanwhile, we can check out some of these others. So you got some camp supplies here. I'll take that. Grimy chest. More camp supplies.
Let's have a peek
Wooden chest.
inside.
And ooh, we got potions. Fire resistance, vitality, healing, speed. Yes, please. Fire wine barrel. We could have used that to kick off the fight, but I'm
Have a lot
content
on
with
my
how
mind,
things
and,
turned out. We've
well,
got some minor
in it.
bruising, but none of the other goblin
Mind my
troops
step.
were alerted. So we're going to team up, or group up together now, and deal with these guys. This is going to be a much, much, much bigger fight. So we've got to be a little more strategic about this. Our idea here is we want to get this guy off the ledge and turn this into a massive choke point. Alright, so our best way to do that, who's our best? So we'll go into turn-based mode. If I can land a
These things have
hit,
stayed interesting.
I've got my 10-foot push on my Eldritch Blast. So if I land a hit, this guy's going flying. We're going to
Have my
want
attention.
our wizard to be here where he
Very
is
well.
safe. We're going to have him drop a grease spell over here for oncoming traffic. She's probably in the best place she could
hello.
possibly be. He is going to be sneaking. Sneaky.
Let's get to the
There we go. Okay. So I wonder if we could get away with a shot on the war drum without being noticed. Yes! Okay. Interesting. Now we have a lot more options than I had previously
No one back
planned
home
on.
will ever believe this.
So the war drum's been disabled, so they now cannot call for help. All that's left is we can use Gale to drop
I
a
applaud
grease
your
trap. Oh, he should probably, armor himself. That would probably be wise.
Attention.
We can put Carnage a little further forward, because if they can see her and get line of sight, it's not too
One
much of
would
an issue,
believe.
because she can still, she has another shapeshift after this one, so she's got extra health. And let's see. Okay, the only other thing... Alright, we're going to do... Oh, right, we need our rogue to be in sneak.
Just like
Yeah, make him hide. Now,
Never a dull moment.
okay, so we're gonna have Gale drop his grease cloud. If there's grease spell, if the fighting still hasn't started, then we're gonna see if Astarion can get off one of his assassination shots.
Lovely day,
That
this.
sounds good.
For now.
Let's see. Oh, are we up ready? No, grease should be fine. This is a nice little trick. You can move the camera to try to make sure you can hit as much surface area as possible without hitting your buddies. Okay, excellent. We are still not in
alive,
combat.
So that's progress.
And yeah, let's see. From here, oh, he's not. Yeah, actually, if we could do a lot of great damage to one of their wargs, that would be really helpful. That would
Sort
qualify.
of fight. And now you have one.
We do it that. We do it that. Okay. Temporarily hostile. I don't know if that means you would be able to fix that in some way. Say I'm sorry, deeply apologize, who knows. Okay, let's go with Dex on this guy. We're gonna try to juice as much damage out of this shot as I can. I need him to fly, and then I need gravity to finish him off. There we go. That worked out perfectly. Now, this part's a little tricky, because I am technically a giant target, but at the same time, being up here is very helpful for my Eldritch Blasts. So let's leave that at that for now, and see what happens. Let's see how deep into the crapdom we have dropped ourselves. We were not able to get Astarion to cover yet. That is a little troublesome. There we go. Okay, let's see. So Astarion is looking at... He's not going to be doing any more sneak attacks, but we could do... Let's see, piercing strike? That's with a bow, right? Nope, that's melee. My mistake, my mistake. That sounds like a piercing shot. So we have a 65 chance for a piercing shot, 94% chance to hit that one, 75% chance to hit that one. And then we've got one that's prone. But I do need... Yeah, we should be alright. Yes, another one down. Okay, now pop the dash. Get behind the tank. This is good standard procedure. Always stay behind the tank. Okay, here we go. That is not the direction that I anticipated attacks coming from. He's going to stick to Ray of Frost because I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Well, I mean, can we get line of sight from up there? I think so. I don't want to risk setting off the grease spell, so if I was referring to if we're going to be shooting anywhere nearby to make sure. I thought we got a sneak attack on one of these. If we missed the sneak attack and just managed to tick them off, that'd be kind of frustrating. But so far, we're actually doing all right. Let's see. So let's go ahead and give a goading roar, just in case anything is in range. One of them is in range, but he's also prone. That leaves me. So let's see. Can I hit? I can hit that guy. Okay, let's go ahead and reassign our Hex to Dex. Hex the Dex. Now we can throw out our Eldritch Blast. Maybe we'll get some air. Oh, we did get some air all the way off the edge. This is why I went with 2 levels of Warlock, man. There is so much you can do with that Eldritch Blast. Uh-oh. Did I overlook something? Oh, I did overlook something. Okay, this should be fun. Okay, so at least that took everything he had. Okay, so we've got a couple of options here. We can either try a Vampiric Bite for some healing. Probably better off trying... See, at first I was going to try to shove, but then I realized this thing's in melee range of an ally, which means sneak attack should still work. Oh! Okay, well at least Vampire Bite is a bonus action. That helps. A little bit. Okay. This area, this direction is not as defensible as I thought. Wait, can those things climb? Please tell me those things cannot climb. That would be very, very bad if those things can climb. Okay. Trying to think this through here. I don't really have a spell for... We do have Thunder Wave. I mean, we could knock him off. Is that worth a level 1 spell slot? I've only got 2 left. I think we might be okay with just... does this guy have Shocking Grasp? He should have Shocking Grasp. He does not have Shocking Grasp. That is an interesting oversight on my part, because I usually want him in the back. But right now he's... Tell you what, we pop Blade Ward, which means all physical damage is cut in half. Then he can move out of melee. We're not going to worry about the shield because Blade Ward gave him armor. So at least he was able to detach himself safely. This is good. She could probably attack that one without getting into the grease. Sweet. That leaves us with me. Let's see. So we've only got 3 threats left. I can see that one. Let's go ahead and reapply the hex. Give you a dex. Hex the dex. Hex the dex. And goodbye. Oh, yeah. Okay, so all that's left, is that the one that's... Okay, that's the one. Yeah, he's having a very bad day. Very bad day indeed. Meanwhile, let's just go ahead and shoot that one. You missed at 80% chance to hit. You missed. I don't think they can climb. I think they're just really confused. This must not have been part of their training. Okay, let's just Ray of Frost that one. Okay. Being careful not to ignite the grease, because if those things come up this way, that grease can still be quite helpful. But if they're going to stay over there, I am certainly not going to complain about that. We're going to go ahead and nuke its dexterity, so that if it tries to cross the grease, it will do so at disadvantage. And then we shoot it. Get off my lawn. Technically, I'm on your lawn. If you want to be persnickety about it. Let's go ahead and bring our little rogue up here. I don't think we're going to be able to land any sneak attacks, but we should be able to just do some decent damage. Wait, did you run out of movement? No. What's going on here? Why am I seeing disadvantage? Do you have bad things? Did bad things happen to you? You're happy. Okay, you should be perfectly fine then. Okay, can we just shoot that guy? Thank you. Alright, poke the bear until it dies. I'm good with that plan. Can you two make up your minds? I don't think they can. I don't think they have any clue how to get up here. I have no problem taking advantage of that, because those things at melee range are not fun. At all. You did 1 point of damage. The wizard is really not getting his chance to shine yet, and neither is our tank. I didn't expect this. Our tank hasn't had to tank, and our wizard hasn't really, his one spell contribution hasn't really been that impactful, which is surprising to me, because every other time that I've run this, they all try to come up this choke point, and being able to make them all greased and falling over is a huge help. But I have no problem taking advantage of this situation. Just shoot that, please. Thank you.
Gods, it's hot in here.
I know, Carlad. You're not getting to play the way you wanted to. You only had one of them to eat and not the rest. But at the moment, I'm actually kind of content with the way this is going, given that my guys are not going to take any more damage. Okay, let's see. We'll loot as our wizard, because he's the only one with room left in his pack. There's an outer section here before we get into the area proper.
Immediately.
Where we can deal with a few more goblins, do some storyline development, and so on. Let's see, Great Axe. Do I want a Great Axe or Carl Axe? That could be interesting. Helmet, Alchemist Fire, Grease Bottle. This guy had some good stuff. Oh, let's, just to make things a little easier. Oh, did the grease spell wear off? It did. Okay, so we're fine. Let's see, what am I missing? Wooden crit, let's go. Now I have to figure out where all the bodies fell. That's the one disadvantage when you have a spell that literally hurls your repose through the air. It's like, where's the leftovers? I need to loot the body. Did the body go off the cliff? Yes? Oh. Oops. Lots of camp supplies from these goblins. I don't think they were invited to the party at the main campground. They were stuck here partying alone by themselves. Crude chest. Let's see. Maybe this is locked. It was not. Potion of healing, alchemist fire. There's so many cool little tidbits here that we haven't really had the chance to take advantage of yet. I don't know whether that's me being too skilled or me just... No, it's my Skyrim playthrough problem. I do this in Skyrim all the time. I collect all of the cool stuff, all of the scrolls, all of the potions, telling myself, you know, when the boss comes around the corner and things get bad, then I'll use it. And that almost never happens. Okay, what's over here? I don't think I've ever actually explored this. I might as well have a look, see what's what. We should probably see what's what with my dude here that's got some extra health.
Never wanted the easy path.
Ooh. Oh, well, that was ironic. We detected the path, and then Karlach decided, no, you know what? I'm good. We're good. Everything's fine. So that means if we go any further... Oh, I don't like that. Is there anything over here that's worth it? I don't think this goes to anywhere really worthwhile. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. I've got enough trouble on my hands trying to deal with, you know, the giant goblin outbreak. We can always double back here and explore at a later date. We've already got some... Actually, you know what? I'm debating whether we should just do the shopping now and rest and recuperate. Because we've already cleared the entrance. Now there's this, which is a whole lot of loot, but also a whole lot of goblins. So... Let's see, we haven't, I'll tell you what, we'll go in and there's a fast travel portal thing you can get access to here. We'll access the fast travel. And then we will be able to very quickly pop over to the druid place for some shopping. I don't think we need a bone, we do definitely need camp supplies. Okay, I don't think there's anything else of value over here. Alright, so we are about to go into the main goblin camp.
Yes.
We are under the helpful guise of the absolute due to the worms in our heads. So we don't technically have to fight, but we're going to go ahead and make another save because sometimes I do stupid stuff. Oh, unless something else happens. Okay, what the heck? I'm sorry, I used the worm.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger.
Oh, that's lovely.
Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my presence.
Lovely.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
Oh, that's helpful.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
How is it shielding us? And why? Not that I'm complaining.
Me neither. That voice was... Examine the artifact. Yeah, let's figure out what the heck has
Whatever
happened.
power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Wow, we avoided a big conflict. If you have Shadowheart in your party and the Githyanki, it starts a big argument because she stole that artifact from the Githyanki. Not from that specific one, but their culture in general. Okay, so we've got a lot of injured, and I know we are planning to shop before this kicks off. Let's go ahead and use a short rest.
Oh, a little respite.
Get everyone all tip-top shape, and throw on another guidance, because I was not expecting a vision to come and throw me off. And let's see what... Oh, wait, what the heck? There we go. Now we're on the charisma guy goes in first. The one that can talk well. He's the one that goes in first. And here we are. This is the Goblin Center. Oh, somebody got caught.
A stranger
We can start with that.
camp, with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny.
Somebody
So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Give him your rampant attention. Fragilis Galide, I don't know this language. Bravo, boo, get off this stage. I guess we'll try and blend in.
You, move on! Do as she says, now. Now, where was I, huh?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin.
Poor guy. This is what you get when you try to just study and make friends with goblins. You get enslaved.
Tumptuous, draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
You broke him.
Wait. Draw Ragslin, we pray, we...
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now, look what you've done.
I mean, I think it's going to be easier to save him if he's in his cage than if he's in the middle of a crowd of, you know, this.
Right,
Pretty sure.
Not fool me.
Okay, so we're able to wander around courtesy of the worms in our heads. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Okay. So we've got a couple different areas that can be explored. This region over here, for example, lots of wooden barrels, but right now they count as theft. Which is ironic, because they let me in here because I'm part of the Absolute, which would imply that they like me and trust me. So that's kind of odd. Let's see. We have, okay, this is an important little feature, this little way to get up here. Oh, they've changed this since early access. This used to be just one rope. Now it's like, okay, that's going to change my strategy a little bit. Then we have, ooh, big guard guarding the main door. We've got more guys over here. That's what we're after. Waypoint discovered. Okay. And then, let's see, let's go ahead and do some guidance one more time, because there's this one goblin that we can put in his place. Crusher.
Fresh disarm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? A half-elf, thinking you rule the world.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
That's lovely. Lots of assumptions here. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. I don't think so. It's a fact. You're nothing but dirt beneath my feet. I don't think I'm better than anyone else. We'll try the humble approach.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your pretty face.
Well, go on. Give him a nibble.
I don't think I want to kiss a goblin's foot. Intimidation. Yeah, well, I've got charisma. Let's try it. You'll kiss my foot instead. Uh-oh. 10 is not gonna do it. I'm not gonna burn an inspiration for this.
You want your teeth knocked in? You ain't got nothing on me. So kiss my foot.
Why not scan his mind? Ironically, it's easier to scan his mind than intimidate him. Guidance for the win.
Just wait. I'll be next in line to become a true soul.
Camera's
Nobody
awkward right now.
can stop me. I'll kick out that annoying old goblin, the priestess and dread too, and everyone will have to obey me.
Wow. I know you're planning to take over. I wonder what your boss will think of that. Yeah, let's do it.
What? How did you... that's a knack. Fine.
Magic for the win.
Yeah. I've done it. Arrogant swine.
Alright, so we're going to utilize the waypoint to get to the Druid Grove. Oh, we can actually loot these. Okay, cool. Camp supplies. I'm not going to say no to some free food. I don't think we're going to need the crude mace. The bow is sellable. What is going on here? Do I want dare tempt fate? I've still got guidance, so yeah, let's see what's going on.
You look like you think you're hard. Mess with us, and you'll end up like this bleeder.
Oh, it's goblin children. That's lovely. Okay. Keep threatening me, see what happens. I mean, it's a kid smarting off, technically. I mean, it's a carnivore that eats people that's smarting off.
Oh, you're real tough, bullying a kid.
That eats people.
Sod on, or I'll fetch my mum. She was as tough as wolf meat before the Absolute came along. Now, she could punch out a dragon.
Okay, so if you want to do a more conversational playthrough, you have many opportunities here to explore lots of dialogue options. Given that we're doing a neutral good playthrough, I don't know that my character would be sitting down for tea and biscuits with these guys. I think he'll be finding a way to destroy the camp from the inside. So first we're going to wrap up this episode with a shopping run, because we're going to go, we're going to be getting a lot of loot. A lot of loot by the time this is over. So first off, we got some shopping to do. I thought there was a way to get directly into the grove. I could have sworn. And, oh yeah, we've got to get some iron for Carnage as well. But I could have sworn. No, I guess not. Okay. Let's just, I'll just skip ahead. Alright, time to make some money.
Need anything else?
I'd like to see a
Of
wares.
course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Yes, but I'm the only one killing everything that is threatening us. So I think that takes a certain amount of precedent. No one else is going into the goblin camp dealing with all this. Do we want to keep Bitter Divorce? I'm just over it. That just... yeah, that whole mess was very frustrating. We have antidote? That's cool. Oh, right, we've got a bunch of these odd little potion things from What's-Her-Face that I don't know what to do with. Nutbuster, that's an interesting name for rock. Plate. We've got some paintings, fancy stones, faded blueprints, we'll keep those. We've got some books. I'm pretty sure the books we're not going to need. I think we can already make poisons. Mistress of Night and Friends. Faded note, household power, letter to the end. Okay, so that should help lighten our load there. And oh, I think it was actually selling all of those individually. That's interesting. Wow, this guy has a lot of stuff. The funny part is there's a lot of magical loot to be had where we're going, so I hesitate to do a lot of buying. Does that make sense? At this point, we're just trying to get rid of stuff that takes up inventory slots and weight that we don't actually have a use for. Potions of animals. Obviously those potions that actually are worth something and do stuff are going to be saved. Let's get rid of some of this. We might keep the great axe for Carlache, depending on what her meleeness turns into. I don't think we're going to need more... I don't think we'll need armor. Jewelry, we should be good getting rid of that as well. Grease bottle we'll keep along with mortar and pestle and water. Okay. And we've got Carlache. Apparently, you can still buy and sell when you are a bear. We're going to keep the mall because there is one place there's a shortcut we might be able to use later on to kind of sneak into the goblin place, but I'm not sure. You have to be able to do a certain amount of damage in a very short amount of time, and I don't know if we can. But these might help too, so we're going to keep those. Worst case scenario. Oh, that's kind of funny actually. Like, why would something that can do this much damage be worth only 3 gold? That seems a little odd to me. Oh yes, we're keeping the shovel. We learned that the hard way. You always hang on to a shovel. Needle of the Outlaw Rogue. I might keep that just because it sounds cool. Sounds like something you... Oh, insufficient gold. Oh, we need to buy something from this guy. Huh. Okay. Let's see. Astarion currently is using a light crossbow, but is not magical. We have the Spell Thief. Once per short rest, you can get a spell slot. But this version of Astarion doesn't use magic. We can get a bonus on throwing damage. Not really important. Hedge Wanderer armor, +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks. And right now, what armor? Actually, that would medium armor, so that would not help Astarion. That would only help possibly Carlache, who is already... Well, she can't change her armor. I could, however, because I'm just using leather armor. Okay, I was hoping to transition into heavy armor later. But this might be a good middle spot, although it is 260 gold. Decisions. We have to buy something from him. Is there something that my wizard doesn't know? A spell we haven't learned yet. Dimension Door? Do we have a Dimension Door spell? Let's see. That is Feign Death, Misty Step, Vampiric Touch. You know, we might as well just buy a very expensive spell. One that's like too high a level for us to learn yet. Can I tell if Gale... from here I can't tell if Gale already knows Mirror Image or not. But we could buy... Yeah, let's buy Dimension Door. I think that's worth it. Being able to teleport has its uses. Okay, that being said, I wanted Astarion to buy... What were we trying to get? Not Spell Thief. Oh no, we were trying to sell stuff. There we go. Remail armor. Carlache boots. We'll hang on to those, I guess. Okay. Alright, now we're rolling in the money. So we are going to...
Sylvanas be with you.
Well, first we'll fix Carlache, because the blacksmith over here can actually use the infernal iron on the machine in her chest, which is a little odd. You would think that would require some kind of surgery. But, hey, it's an epic fantasy. What you gonna do? Alright, where is our... There he is. He's over here. Alright, hopefully this will fix Carlache. Oh,
how fast the search?
Okay. Oh, she shapeshifted back. That makes sense. I found the infernal iron you mentioned.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment.
Okay, you just have to
think.
You don't have to heat it up. I mean, I guess if it's from hell, it's already heat resistant.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Oh, she just has like an open little slot.
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Obviously. Okay. Oh, we can talk to Carnage now.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up.
I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Huh. Okay. So, I like the idea of having her rage and go bear, because obviously the extra health from the bear and damage reduction from rage just synergizes really well. But on the other hand, she's got like this extra melee damage spell when she's in human form. I hate to see her underutilized. You know what I mean? But this is a blind playthrough. This is all just to figure this stuff out along the way. It's not a problem if we decide there's other things to improve. It might not be a bad idea, though, to at least get Astarion some enchanted weaponry, because making sure he can land his hits is a big deal, being, you know, the assassination
Thanks for
rogue.
fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Let me see your wares. Alright, so we want enchanted ranged weapon. We have the hunting short bow. We have advantage against the monstrosities. Could be helpful. We have a hand crossbow +1. Those do less damage than your regular crossbow, but you can use them one-handed. A light crossbow +1. I mean, standard, not too expensive, but still, yeah, I think we will use that actually. Let's see. So then we want a melee option. +1 rapier, perhaps? Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, that would be good for our little friend. So we can go ahead and sell the dagger in exchange. Might as well get rid of the Needle of the Outlaw Rogue before trading out for a +1 rapier. That's pretty awesome. Poisonous Slime Bomb. Yeah, we've got some of these explosives from early in the game. I don't know if they're still worth using, but that is a possibility. He also could use some extra light armor. So that's uncommon and heavy. There's light, padded, +1. Leather, +1. Although, let's leave that as it is, because we're going to be... Whoa, Arthur has been refused. Okay. I think that should do it. What? Offer value, demand value. Now can we? Okay, good. Alright, that's good for now. I just wanted to make sure our beloved little stabby stabber can do all the stabbing and the shooting that he wants. And then the rest of this should be pretty good. I'm expecting to loot a lot of equipment and magical items from our little goblin center. And we've still got a short rest left, so we're probably okay to just go ahead and teleport back in to the goblin camp. We'll save here before things get violent. I have a couple thoughts. It would be pretty cool to clear out this area before we go deeper in, because I've already took out these two groups at the entrance. But that is a conversation for the next episode. We've done enough for one day. So, thank you for joining me on our journey into the Goblin fortifications. Let me know in the comments below. I'm not even sure what to ask, because that is a lot of goblins, and I'm not sure whether they're going to try to bypass them or kill them. But feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and you know what? Let me know in the comments below what role you prefer playing as a character, be that your melee hitter, your spellcaster, or your sneaky sneak. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.